Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into something that affects pretty much everyone in India, payroll. Now, you might think it's a simple topic, but as you're about to see, India's payroll system is one of the most complex puzzles in the entire world. You know that pay slip you get every month? At a glance, it seems simple enough, right? Just a summary of what you earned. But in India, that piece of paper is just the tip of the iceberg. Underneath, there's this massive hidden machinery of laws that are always changing, rules that are different from state to state, and some seriously complex calculations.
Yeah, this is way more than just an admin task. Think of it like a giant tangled web that connects regulations, technology, and even the trust between a company and its employees. It's a puzzle that every single business in India, big or small, has to solve.
Okay, so what makes this whole thing so incredibly tricky? Well, it really boils down to one single massive word: compliance. In this slide, it just perfectly lays out the dual challenge. On one side, you have the central government laws, things like your Provident Fund, which is your mandatory retirement savings, and of course, income tax. But then it gets crazier. Companies also have to deal with a totally separate set of rules for every single state they operate in. We're talking about different professional taxes, different minimum wages, you name it.
And just how big of a deal is this? Well, check this out. A whopping 71% of companies say that just trying to keep up with all these constant changes in the rules is their single biggest payroll nightmare.
You see, the reason it's such a headache is because the goalposts are always shifting. Tax rules can change right in the middle of the year, government notifications are always popping up, and now there's a massive overhaul with new labor codes replacing dozens of old laws. And the biggest change? They're completely changing the legal definition of a wage. That might sound like a small detail, but it's not. It changes everything, from how much goes into your retirement fund to your final take-home pay.
So you might be wondering, with all this chaos, how on earth does any business manage to keep up? Well, the answer, more and more, is technology.
I mean, the evolution here has been absolutely incredible. Just think about it. In the 90s, this was all done with manual ledgers and spreadsheets that were full of errors. Then we moved to basic desktop software, and now we're in the age of smart, cloud-based systems that use AI.
And look, this new tech isn't just about being faster, it's about being smarter. It's a total game changer. It handles all the complex calculations automatically, updates itself in real time when a new law comes out, and it connects with everything else, like HR and attendance. But maybe the coolest part is that it gives power back to employees, letting you see all your own data through self-service portals.
And this jump in technology is happening at the perfect time, because believe it or not, a whole new wave of rules is heading our way for 2025.
So first things first, income tax. The government has tweaked the tax slabs, and this new, simpler tax system is now the default choice for everybody. And just so we're on the same page, 1 lakh rupees is 100,000 rupees.
But out of all these numbers, this next one is probably the biggest deal for most salaried folks out there.
That's right, 12 lakhs. Now this is a huge deal. It means if your yearly income is up to 1.2 million rupees, you basically get a full rebate. You pay 0 income tax. That's a massive relief for literally millions of families.
And it's not just about taxes either. The government is really pushing to formalize the workforce with these new incentive programs. The whole idea is to get more people into the formal economy, into jobs with real protections like retirement savings, health insurance, and all the legal safeguards that come with it.
Okay, so let's put it all together. You've got this insane compliance maze, but you also have this powerful new tech. So, where are we headed? Well, it's pointing to a future where we totally rethink what payroll even means.
We're seeing this massive shift. Payroll used to be stuck in the back office. You know, just a cost center, an admin chore that was a huge source of risk. But now it's becoming a strategic tool that actually drives the business forward, impacting everything from employee wellness to making smarter business decisions.
The future of payroll looks really proactive and personal. Just imagine this for a second. You're a bit short on cash before payday. What if you could just access the money you've already earned right then and there? Or your company could use AI to predict salary trends to make sure everyone's paid fairly. It's all about giving you a totally customized experience, managed right from your phone.
And this quote? It really nails it. Payroll isn't just about dodging penalties anymore. Investing in a modern system is no longer a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential for any company that wants to build trust with its people and, actually grow.
So what this all means is that the whole story is being flipped on its head. For decades, payroll has been all about managing risk, but now it's becoming a tool for creating opportunities. So the real question isn't just about how we get paid, but what if the future of pay is actually about building a better, more supportive, and frankly, a more human way for all of us to work?